Hello, Smiths and Submissives. My name is Davey Sky, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where I have crafted myself a whole suit of armor. Look at me! I'm outfitted in gear almost entirely. I couldn't make pants. I think you need to be a weaver to make pants, but I'm outfitted in gear I made entirely myself, and it's got great stats, and these things are kind of breaking. I need to repair them. It's got great stats, and like my defense is super powerful right now, and I'm very proud of myself for figuring out how to do that. The menu system for this stuff is a little that. But it's very cool. Cool, I have good armor now. Now, I also do want to pick up another class, like a proper, actually, combat adventuring class, like I said in the last video, but we will let that wait for the moment. And so we're going to do instead right now, well, actually, we're going to go back to the Armorers Guild and, yoink, pick up. There's a quest. She had a quest for us, whomst we should probably complete so we can progress in this being an armorer class, where I am level 15 right now. La 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 la. Hanansa. Where have you been, Brick? There's work to be done. I need you to speak with another novice, last by the name of, oh my god, Dear Stwida. I was due a barbet and a buckler from her a few bells ago, but I find myself standing here with nary a nose guard. Lest you wonder, Dear Stwida is nothing like Granae. Huh? What? I don't know what happened. She's as dedicated to the craft as you are, and I've never known her to miss a delivery. Something must be amiss, and I need to find out what. I'd go and ask her myself, but I fear my usual approach would do more harm than good. The lass might be built like a stack of anvils, but she flinches at the merest hint of criticism. That's why I've decided to assign you as Dear Stwida's superior for this job, or supervisor for this job. I'm counting on you to sort this out, Brick. Right, okay, what? Free companies are independent player-operated operations, not unlike guilds, where there are no restrictions on who may join a company. Players cannot belong to more than one free company at a time. Okay. Companies will advance rent, company points, blah, blah, blah. To form a company, draft a petition, get 3 other players to sign it. Become founding members of the company. You've been asked to sign a petition. Right, but I don't know this person. And I also don't see them anywhere. So I have to imagine that this is someone who's, like, just spamming things out to get people to join their company. Yeah, I don't... sorry, I don't know you. Yes. That was weird. Right. Where is the quest I'm doing for you right now? Over here? Ah, Dear Stwida. Pleasure to meet you, sir. I'm sorry the Forge Master had to interrupt your work so that you might assist me. I do hope you're not angry. I don't know if you're going to endure another dressing down. As pathetic as it sounds, that's actually the reason my delivery is late. I can't bring myself to... Oh, goddammit, to work. A short while ago, I received a visit from an armorer by the name of Blanstyr. He's one of the old guard, a true veteran of the guild. After but a single glance at the armor I had made, he yelled that my work wasn't fit to cover a kobold's arse. And now I cannot banish that scene from my mind. His face twisted in anger, his scornful words. Am I truly so talentless? The shame, it paralyzes me. If he had explained the flaws in my work, I might endeavor to correct them. But I couldn't bring myself to speak to him, or anyone else, for that matter. Not until now. Might you speak with Blanstyr on my behalf? I would know the reason behind this reprimand. Yeah, like, if you're a critic, and this is something that I sort of try to take very seriously myself, it is not enough merely to look at something and identify that you think it is bad. It is necessary to be capable of looking at this thing, what you think is bad, and articulate exactly why and how and what might be done about it. Right. Reduces loss of durability. Okay, cool. Increases efficiency of synthesis actions for the next 4 steps. Right, so which one is a synthesis action? I guess those? Okay. That's fine. Yo, asshole! Learn to moderate your criticism, dickwad.
I'm Blanster. If you're looking for an armor with the skill and integrity, you found him. What are you after then? Eh? You want to know what's amiss with just where his work? One of the girl's newer faces, are you? All these whelps training under her nails and get their heads filled with daft, bloody notions of cooperation and camaraderie when what they should be learning is how to use a pair of pliers. I've yet to meet one of her novices as could forge an ingot worth a damn. And them as ain't got the skill ain't worth me time. Which means you, boy. Now bugger off.
I want to throw him off a building.
Not budging, eh? Stubborn sod. Alright, then I tell you what. I'll give you one chance to prove yourself. Let's see you craft the same pieces as your friend made such a meal of. A decorated bronze barbet and a bronze buckler to her. And if they're half decent, we'll have ourselves a nice little chat.
Okay. A decorated bronze barbet. Being this thing. Which means I need a bronze barbet first. Okay. Where might one acquire such a thing? Well, that's a Silata, so that's not really what I'm looking for. Kelata, or however the fuck that's pronounced. Yes. Is that in here? Aha, there you are. Rivets a copper ingot. Okay. How do I make a copper ingot? Can I make a copper ingot? Okay, I can't. I cannot make copper. Okay. Well, that complicates things a little bit, doesn't it? Right then. Okay, maybe I can buy those. I can just buy a copper ingot. I'll just go buy a copper ingot then, hopefully. You, do you have copper ingots? Not so fucking much. Okay. How about you? There we go. Okay. Let's get a couple of those. Why can't I craft them? That's weird. I should be able to craft those. Right. Okay. Well, just bronze is not really going to do it, is it? Okay. You. So, got the ingots. Now need rivets and a plate. Okay. For which I need ingots. Okay. Right. Let's quick synthesize all 7. La la da da. Cool. Now. Yes. And then I need a brass ingot also. Okay. Good. Now, buckler. What do you need? You need bronze plate, bronze ingot, and iron rivets. Okay. But I did complete it, so cool. Right, so there's some careful brain math that needs to go into crafting things and making them work. Right, anyway, you, dickhead.
Yeah, big at last, are you? I was beginning to think you crawled off to Alder to buy the damn things from Rebecca, you alley peddler. Down here, roll, let's have a look, shall we? Bucket me. You sure you made these yourself? Tuh. Seems at least one of Nance's whelps knows the difference twixt a hammer and a sledge. Build or take me, you've some talent, lad. This barbet well shows the character of your work, precise and uncompromising as it should be. You realize that forging a helm ain't a matter of slapping a few molded sheets of bronze together. Nice. And your buckler's just as good, small and light, but a damn sight sturdier than shields twice the size. I didn't expect to be saying this, but I'm impressed. With this level of quality and polish, you could make a tidy living for yourself as an artisan. But you're the exception as proves the rule, lad. Fact is, the other novices ain't fit to lick your boots. Dearest Weird included, so you tell her this from me. If you have the time to wallow in wounded tears, you have the time to examine your own mistakes. There's no room in this world for craftsmen as can't criticize their own handiwork, so learn to gauge how your failings and correct them, or hang up your bloody hammer.
I couldn't stand trying to do another vaguely British Isles accent. Anyway, stop being such a dickhead and just like, it's not that he's wrong that like a craftsman shouldn't be able to evaluate their own work. It's just like, motherfucker, you could, like, if you have knowledge, share it, you hoarding selfish piece of garbage. Like, share it so that you can't evaluate your own work on the basis of information that you don't have. Oh, hang up my bloody hammer. Well, thank you for passing on Blanster's advice. I believe I understand what he means to say, but not everybody has the inner fortitude to endure such criticism, be it from oneself or from others. If such strength is required to master the armorer's art, then mayhap I have mistaken my calling. I joined the guild with the dream of following Hanansa's footsteps, but I see now that was folly. I shall have to think long and hard about my aspirations. Please convey my apologies to the Forge Master for the delay. Yeah, like, that's what happens when, like, the thing is going is like, if you can't stand the heat in the kitchen, get out. Like, when you do that bullshit instead of teaching people how to do things right. I'm sorry. Sir? 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 I'm gonna need you. Oh my god, ow, ow. That's not even funny. It's not funny. It is not funny. Fuck you. You're not funny. You're not funny. Oh no. Fucking look at him. Look at this disaster. Oh god. Ow. Oh god. I'm trying so hard not to laugh, but oh, I have to look away. I have to look away. Oh, stop. Leave me alone. Oh my god. Oh, fucking hell. I need something to drink. Oh no. You can't do that. You can't do that. Oh. Oh, I wonder what their main class is. I hope it's something dark. I hope it's like Dark Knight. Okay. I'm alright. It wasn't funny. Like, it wasn't funny. It was just... I kept looking at it. And there was just the bizarreness of the... Like, sitting there with a little hammer and like... Tick, tick, tick. Oh... No, 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 stop making me look at him. Okay, there, he's kidding now. Oh my god. Ah, so it's Blanster that caused this mess. The old bastard always did take it upon himself to weed out the weaker initiates. We're not exactly in the best of terms, he and I, even after all this time. Whoa, it's because he's an asshole. I've known Blanster since we were naught but wide-eyed novices, serving our apprenticeship under the same master. We've always had our differences, but when our master retired, they became that much more stark, and when we both put ourselves forward for the role of Forge Master, the resulting contest drove a permanent wedge between us. Blanstier's argument is not entirely without merit, but neither is his approach the only way to train new armorers. For that damnable curmudgeon, though, it's his way or no way at all. The idea of nurturing aught less than God's given talent is anathema to him, and his ears wax deaf at the mere mention of it. But... No, you dick! Go away! Leave me alone. Oh, no, I can't get him off the screen. He's running around. He's wearing sandals. A little sandal. Put a hat on. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for putting a hat on. That helps, actually. Oh, no. And different shoes. Okay, that's also... Yes, okay. Okay, I can handle it now. Whew. Okay. Okay. I'm alright. But outfitting an army is the work of more than a talented few. It's the work of many hands acting in unison. I have turned a blind eye to Blanstier's behavior until now, but if he would threaten the unity of my guild, something must be done. I will think on it. Can I just kick his ass? I'm a marauder. I can take him.
Hempen, double vest of duplate vest of crafting. Bonus craftsmanship plus 30.
I think I want some shoes, actually, because I don't have shoes that are fit for this job. They give me extra control. I still don't know what control is in this context. Because they don't increase my CP, so... Okay, well, can't talk to Hananza anymore. Because I need to, what? Be level 20, so I need to do some crafting on my own in order to unlock that. Cool. That is fine by me, because that means we can go and do Marauder stuff. Actually, that reminds me. If we are doing... Can I have some more hot bars, please? You are disabled, right? So how do I... Good. That's all working the way it's supposed to now. Whee! Let's go to... the... Well, there's nothing on the Marauders Guild. We need to go to Renport. Aleport. To speak with Rain Fred.
Oh yeah, we need to talk to Fred. Hey Fred, how you doing?
But there's not a direct connection from Limsa Minsa. No, not as such. I can go to Mist, but that's not... Okay, well, I just have to go there on foot. Fair enough. What direction are we going? We are going down south. We are going down south. Yeah, down south. That is where we are going. Down south. This seems like we're running into a wall, so let's not do that. Und Sprint? Oh no, that's Sidus Teleport. Sprint, here it goes. Da. That is the sprint I was looking for. Apparently, wait, could I have used a Chocobo Porter to get there? Don't you need to unlock those locations? Like going there on foot? Am I wrong about that? That would annoy me a little bit. Oh, wait, haven't I been here before? And activated the Chocobo Porter in there? Am I wrong about that? Let me in for a sec. Let me check. Morabe Dry Docks. No, I don't think I've been here before. Nate? I haven't. Okay. Yeah, no, that wouldn't take me to the place where I want to go. So that's fine. But now, hello, hang on, actually. Is this not exactly where I'm supposed to go? Yes, this is where I'm supposed to go. I was about to like, oh, I haven't reached where I'm supposed to go yet, and just leave. Like an idiot. No, we need to go and attune to this crystal. Oh, crystal! I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty!
Hooray! I have attuned to the Aetheryte.
God, I want a chocobo so bad. I want the music. Anyway, you're the person I need to talk to because of a reason. Ooh. Oh, that's a large ship. That's a really tall ship, too. Isn't that really unstable in the water? Huh.
You have a missive for me from Forge Master Hinanza. I assume it pertains to the pending arrival of the materials I ordered over a moon past. Let's see it then. Blast and botheration. Another delay. I'm well aware of the shortage of skilled artisans, but this is insufferable. My apologies. The messenger does not deserve to bear the brunt of my frustration. Might I have your name?
Yeah, I'm Brick.
Brick, is it? Well, Brick, this proud maiden you see taking shape before you is the Victory, the first new vessel to grace the docks since the calamity. We may have lost the bulk of our ships that fateful day, but starting with this beauty, we will restore the Maelstrom's fleet to its former glory. The Victory is more than a simple warship. It is the symbol of Limsa Lominsa's rebirth from the wreckage wrought by the coming of the 7th Umbral Era. Thus, we are striving to complete her construction as swiftly as possible, even going so far as to hire veteran shipwrights from outside the thalassocracy. There it is. Yet, even with such unprecedented measures, there are never enough hands to handle the abundance of tasks. Should you choose to linger at the docks for a time, there's no end of odd jobs for a hard-working adventurer. Be you fair warned, there's no place here for layabouts and troublemakers. Layabouts and troublemakers, really? Anyway, I can make better gear than that. Ha! He's the story quest man. Where in the 7 hells is that man? Not once in 12 moons has he been late with a shipment, and now 2 whole turns with the sun without a single word.
Just say days.
A shipwright of mine, a young man named Firutsmid, recently left Candlekeep Key, that's not K, Key, to receive several crates of supplies ordered from Limsa Lominsa, but has yet to return. I've sent several missives to Halbroda. Wait, Halbroda? That's a Scandinavian name. But his replies are always the same. He does not recall ever seeing the rite, nor the supplies he was scheduled to collect. The man knows something, and I severely doubt he is telling me the whole truth. As I cannot leave my post, I would ask you to travel to Candlekeep Key in my stead and inform Halbrother that if he insists on playing these games, I will personally see that he's transferred to Turtleback Island, where he can rot alone in the middle of the sea for eternity. It seems a little drastic, but okay.
Can I please have chocobos? I want chocobos. Meh.
Right, so... Okay, he's just down there. Okay, right.
Or is he? Oh no, he's out in Western La Noche, isn't he? Yeah. Okay, right, well that's very much the opposite direction of where Rainfred... Like, Rainfred is like on the other frickin' side of the wild from where I am right now, so, yeah. This one's a level 15 quest, that one's a level 12, so let's do the level 12 quests first then. Fine, fair enough. Ooh, what's this? Are those corals, or is Shiva hanging out over there? No, that looks like, the kind of activity that you would attribute to, Shiva. Although, probably we don't run into her around here just yet. I imagine she's a boss fight, probably. Phoebus the doll. What a name. Halbrola. Okay, let's give you a Scandinavian accent. A real, authentic one. Does that self-righteous dog Abram doubt that I've ever told him anything less than the truth?
I'm afraid so.
Turtleback Island? He cannot do that. Can he? I swear my poor Nana's grave. Navigator rest her soul. I know naught of this Furilsmul nor his precious supplies. Hells, we heard the Kiev had enough trouble these past few suns, what with the sinking of that Lominsian cargo ship off the Salt Strand. I haven't had the time to take a proper piss, let alone note of every scrag that wanders off the grip. Oh, I gained an ability. Interject. Interrupt an action. Ooh, an interrupt ability.
Cool. That will be useful.
How about you go over here? And then we organize, because that's a mode, so I can turn that on off. Provoke, leave that over there. Put that up there, that's the interrupts. That's the defensive ability, and these are the actual buff. There, organize that a little bit. Now, the way I see it, if you have time to be standing here questioning my character, then you most certainly have the time to get that arse of yours down to the Salt Strand and help us search for survivors of the wreck. Now, who knows? You may just run across this Furilsmul everyone seems so eager to find. Here's to hoping the Navigator hasn't found him first. Okay, so presumably doing some fighting down there.
Maybe against crabs?
No. No fighting against crabs. I'm just kidding! Let's fight some crabs! Aye, I'm Furilsmul. You see, the foreman's wondering about my whereabouts. I thought you might be. But you must know I cannot show my face at the dry docks until I've righted the terrible wrong I caused. 2 nights past, I made the trip from the dry docks to Candlekeep Quay, just as the foreman asked. The seas were right rough, and the captain of the cargo ship was wary of bringing her too close to the cliffs, so I paid a few coins for the fisher to take me out to meet her. By the time we was halfway betwixt shore and ship, the swells had risen to nigh on 10 yards, and 'twasn't long before the waves had a hold of us. Try as we might to steady the boat, nature's grip was too tight and we was flung headlong into the Lominsian galley. When I woke, both ships were gone and the cargo I was to collect strewn across the Salt Strand. I've made every effort to salvage it, but the sands are crawling with Kikian. I ain't one with a sword, and now you see why it is I can't return to the dry docks. Well, okay. I guess we're killing Kikian. Oh, what a cute character design. Look at you! You adorable little thing. It's kind of a pity I have to kill you with an axe, but oh well, so it goes in the business. Might as well get rid of you too. Oh, they seem completely... I thought that icon meant that they would be hostile. Oh no, there it is. There it is. A brass helm wheel. Yoink. What? Oh, come on. A beachcomber, huh? It's not like it could really hurt me or anything.
Oh no!
Ah, that's a little annoying. Anyway, that was pretty... Oh my god, go away. Little idiots with a death wish. I'm not going to dodge the ability this time. I want to see what it does. Not much. It just stuns me for a bit. we done with that? By the way, my inventory is filling up with stuff. And I'm not really sure what to do with most. Is it just mostly crafting? And I have that thing. An alchemist's tool somehow. Did I make that by accident? I'm not sure. Good. Okay, so it's just a bunch of ingredients and crafting things. Okay. If I want to be a chef at some point, I guess. That night, it was tossed into the sea like some dull wrecks, and it wasn't long before the world around me faded to black as I slipped deeper into the abyss. But lo, the navigator wouldn't see me at the gates of the seven hells, and I woke to find myself washed ashore. And I've been here ever since, waiting for a chance to salvage my cargo. Yes. Here you go. The missing parts? I don't know how to repay you. I'll deliver the supplies right away, but first I must stop by the quay so I might pay my respect to the waiter of the brave fisher who gave his life for a handful of coin. Could you tell Aspen that I'll be back in the dry docks by nightfall? Many thanks, adventurer. I will not forget this kindness. See that you don't. Oh, Mr. Dry Dock Man. I did the thing. Yoink! I'm relieved to hear that both Fitzmeal and the supplies are unharmed, though it was foolish of him to believe that I would blame him for that which was obviously out of his hands. You see, there was no storm that day, and the seas here adjacent to the dry docks were as calm as a slumbering child. This leads me to believe that the trouble the ships encountered off Candlekeep Quay was less of a natural sort, the sort which the Sagan might have been known to conjure. Don't need any of that, because I have crafted better stuff. Brick, while I originally had doubts about your motives, you have repeatedly proven yourselves an asset to Nalkid and Vimelis. I still do not like you, but that does not mean I do not trust... Why don't you like me? What have I done? Gimthoda, head of the watch here at the dry docks, believes that pirates may be plotting an attack on the Victory, and that she requires assistance investigating a group of unsavory individuals making camp nearby. I've recommended you for the task. Despite all Limsa Laminsa has endured before, during, and following the calamity, the fact that there are still those who would turn their backs on the city-state so that they might line their pockets with a few handfuls of coin, just the thought of it sickens me. You will not be rewarded for your nationalism, Atburm. Just pointing that out. Oh, now that is an outfit. Look at that. Look at that. That is cool. The hat is a little silly, but the rest of it, that's cool. Yes. I had a feeling you'd be the one Atburm sent. Since you first arrived at the Moraby dry docks, I've had my men watch you. No, there's no need to get angry. I make it a point to keep an eye on all those new to the area. It is simply protocol. And you'll be pleased to know that nothing incriminating was found. You appear to be a model citizen. That and the foreman seems to think somewhat highly of you, which I must admit is quite shocking. The man doesn't even trust his own mother. Very well then. I assume Atburm informed you of what your task would entail. The pirates we believe are conspiring to raid the dry docks were last seen making camp near an ancient stone called the Mark of the Spinner. I would have you approach the men, posing as a lost adventurer, and see if you cannot somehow learn of their intentions. Kananko, stationed near the rear gates, can provide you with an exact location of the camp. Do angry pirates dream? That's an interesting name for the quest. Yo! Chanango. Brick! I knew it! No more sardines for Chanango. Tonight I shall dine on the finest salad on the peninsula. Why? Well, I had a little wager going with some of the other guards on who Atburm would recommend for the next job. My money was on you. Ah, yes, the job. Yeah, of course. If you follow the road past the gates to the southeast, you'll eventually come to a barren cape with a single large half-stone, half-bird and a cliff overlooking the area. Followers of the 12 say it's a holy place dedicated to May of the Spinner. I'd be surprised if the pirates camped up there who were aware of that, though.
Okay.
So, just over there. What? They're like 100 feet away from the gates.
And you guys are like, oh, we have no way to check on them.
You need me to go out there? It's like they're like 2 steps away. Honestly. disreputable pirate and loyal Scrags.
I don't know, guys. They seem trustworthy to me.
I'm giving you to the count of 9 to step back on that path and carry your venturing arse back to whatever rock it is you crawled out from under. You see, his eyes had us up to my ears with your type, roaming the hills like they were yours to roam. It's getting to be that a man can't enjoy a mug of rum without some shite-breath outlander running a baskin, which is the way to the local live, mate. 7 L's if I know. I'm a bloody pirate, goddammit. That's foul's balls. Once we have me boy back, I'm putting this godforsaken pisshole of an island so far behind me, ain't no one will remember I was ever here. Come on, Scrags, we's knives to sharpen.
His boy, huh?
Okay, well, I confronted them.
Okay, then. I just basically annoyed him into leaving. I am good at my job. Yeah, I just bothered them and they left. So, the trespassers are indeed pirates and they are indeed planning something. But what is this talk of getting me boy back? Could it be that their target was never the victory? Something's not right, and I won't sit idly by waiting for those pirates to make the first move. I shall order increased patrols immediately. Thank you again for your help, Rick. It appears we were wise to put our trust in you. I just talked to them. That's literally all I did is I just walked over to them and said, hey, yo, what's up? What are you guys doing? Anyway, I have a hammer now, or that's right back to the old axe that I've had. Okay. I'm talking to you again. Okay, then. Let's complete some quests. I'm concerned, Brick. It appears that the pirates I had you investigate are on the move. They creep ever closer to the dry dock, so I must assume they mean to target the Victory herself. That ship is the symbol of everything Limsa Laminsa strives to become, and I will not allow these base scoundrels to lay a single finger on her hull. We must apprehend them before they put their plans into motion, and you, Brick, are just the man to do it. Without your capable assistance, I fear the security of the dry docks cannot be guaranteed. Not a moment ago, my guards submitted reports of suspicious activity in the area. Pray, begin your efforts by listening to one of their accounts firsthand. It matters not to whom you choose to speak, be sure to requisition either Ursvurst at the front gate or Chinango at the rear. Any suspect saboteurs you encounter during the course of your investigation are to be interrogated. Report any and all findings directly to me. Okay. Well, Chinango seems to like me, so let's start with him. Them? I don't remember their gender. Oh, they seem feminine. Hail, adventurer! Glad to have another hand aboard to help shore up security. The gods knows our report would sit on Toda's desk gathering dust if we want the assistance of those such as yourself. Speaking of reports, though, I saw one of those mangy pirates lurking around the cliff near Empty Heart. I'd take a closer look before he has a chance to cover his tracks. Okay. I shall go to Empty Heart and check what the pirate was doing before he has a chance to cover his tracks. Beep boop. I am a task-completing robot. Please tell me if there are any tasks you would like to have me complete, and I will complete those tasks for you, user.
Oh no, you missed.
Okay, I thought they'd... Is it because I'm level 19 and they're just like, oh, that's not worth it, and they just don't attack me? Because that would make sense, I guess. Let's see. Shifty-eyed sailor. Hey, yo, what's up? What are you doing? Okay.
Bah, spotted me, ain't ya?
Well, you're too late. What's happen's already happening. Okay. And I can't, like, you literally can't jump down and die of fall damage, apparently. Fine. Boring. I guess I just go back, then? Okay. This is costing me a lot of money in teleportation fees. Okay, it's somewhere. Hello. Duty calls commence battle for victory in peril. Level 18, I am fine. So, you found me one of those pirates, did you? I knew you were the right adventurer to ask for aid. But what could those knaves be planning? What's to happen is already happening.
Captain, trouble at the shipyard.
Easy now, soldier. Who did this to you?
Pirates, out of nowhere, stuck me good.
Gods below, we're not prepared for this. The pirate soldier, how many do they number?
Not sure, more than I can quickly count. Seem to be carrying explosives.
Explosives? Then there's no time to lose. Brick, you heard the situation. Make your way to the shipyard and engage these intruders. I will see to this man's wound, then follow after. Make haste, now!
Okay.
Where am I going? That way? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, there's a bunch of them. Well, I don't have a lot of variety in my abilities, so I'm just gonna hit you with an axe until you die. And I'm reasonably sure I'm supposed to go this way, right? Oh, sorry about that. Well, I have half an hour to do it, so I'm probably fine. Especially given that they just can't damage me.
Yeah.
Okay. Never reckoned it'll be this easy. Still don't trust the slimy bastards, but their plan worked like a charm.
Dad, what are you doing, you great bloody fool?
Shut your trap, boy. This'll all be over soon. Now all's left is to blow this ugly pile of driftwood into splinters. Maybe don't do that. Why would you do such a thing? Have you any idea how important this ship is? What it represents? Ah, yeah, that's what makes it all the sweeter. Whatever it makes to knock some sense into my treacherous, backstabbing son. Imagine a boy of mine giving up the pirate life to become a shipwright, and building a bleeding maelstrom vessel at that. Onto what Limlayon's wide green ocean make to take up with these self-righteous shites? You're the one with no bloody sense, Da. Don't you see? The pirates have had their glory days, but that era is over. Ah, I wondered why Aptherm never spoke of his father. I never would have thought. Their ship's a symbol of right, of everything what went wrong with the world, and I mean to shatter it into 100,000 pieces. Oh my god. Grimthora, Brick, pray beat the tar out of this bloated sea slug and make sure no harm comes to the victory. Okay. I'm always killing people because someone asked me to. Athsatfin the Absorbed. Well, I guess that's appropriate. Oh, he has ads. Oh, no. Well, that's not good. Yo. Get your fucking hands up. Get on out of your seat. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Get your fucking hands up. Get on out of your seat. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Although she doesn't seem to need my help very much, so... Guess I'll just continue punching this guy in the face. You've no idea who you're up against, rawr. I am a pirate, blar. La da da dee, la da da da. Down he goes. Oh, more ads. Gotcha.
Hi, I must be getting old. Letting some grain venture get the best of me.
Dad. Sorry for killing your dad. Oops.
That's one big bloody ship. Big and nasty looking. You made that, did you?
Okay, so did I kill him, or did you get into, like, a hospital or something? It was a lot of axes I put into him there. My thanks, Brick. I shudder to think what may have become of the Victory without your intervention. The pirates have made a right mess of things. I'd best get to sorting out the docks. And my thoughts could use some sorting out as well. Ever did my father have a way of turning my life upside down? Pray, convey my thanks and my apologies to Gim Toda. Okay. I hope your dad isn't too dead. Like, I hope you just, like, I don't know, put him in... Well, I don't hope you put him in jail, because no one should be put in jail. But, if, you know, given the options... How fare you, Brick? I cannot begin to thank you for the role you played in preventing this madness. You defended more than a simple ship. You saved the budding hope of Limsa Lominsa from a violent demise. The day was yours. It seems our security regimen will require much in the way of improvement if we are truly to keep the dry docks safe. Atbim apologizes. Well, I suppose you can understand why he would feel responsible for his father's actions. Of all those involved, this incident was hardest on him. But, in time, I believe he will come to a single conclusion. The most fitting way of moving past his anguish is to see the Victory completed and in the water. By the by, the pirates we defeated have been handed over to the Yellow Jackets. Rayna's men will be taking over the investigation. Before the Yellow Jackets moved in, however, we recovered a most unusual object. Should you have the time to spare, I would ask of you another favor.
Yay! Money!
Brick, in light of your role in recent events, there are few others whom I would entrust this task. Since we last spoke, a curious missive has been discovered among the personal effects of Atsafin, the pirate behind the plot to sabotage the Victory. This missive was penned in the most unusual script, a script we believe to be some manner of code. Needless to say, anything which a proven enemy of Limsa Lominsa deems worthy of deciphering is like to be of great interest to the Maelstrom. Unfortunately, none of us can make any sense of the message. In cases such as this, I am told that the Yellow Jackets want to turn to Baderon, his convenience connections. Thus, I would have you deliver this missive to the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, into his hand and no other. Do you understand? Okay, going back home then. And then we can go do Brutal Strength, maybe after that? This is like a... Yeah, this is level 14 quest, so probably soon.
Return!
Dun, 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 dun. More pirate voices. Oh god, this is so hard in my throat.
Hi there, Brick. I've been hearing about your deeds at the dry docks. Athburn laid out the entire tale for me. Poor soul was still reeling at his old man's part in the business, but at least she kept the Victory from being sunk before she sailed. And for that, I owe you my thanks. You've really made a name for yourself here in Limsa, lad. Folk know that when they need something doing. You need something doing?
And what might that be?
You want someone to read a message written funny letters for you. And Grim thought I might know a man as could. Well, let's see it then. Hi. I reckon I know a canny bugger what can read stuff like this. Ugly sod by the name of Baderon. You know, you're like one of my regulars now, Brick. You've never let me down yet. A navigator helped me. I reckon I can trust you. Gim thought I was right to want this message deciphered. We got some trouble brewing here, and no mistake. Get ready for action, and I'll explain.
Okay.
Bum, ba, ba, ba. You can now accept the next class job quest because I'm level 20. Yes, right, okay. I wish that message would stay on screen long enough for me to actually... Oh, it's right down here. These quest opportunities, not only blah, 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 class job, blah, blah. Okay, cool. I'm level 20. And that seems like as good a place as any, really, to cut an episode at level 20. So, if you've enjoyed hanging out in the world of Final Fantasy XIV with me, then hit the like, comment, and or subscribe buttons down below to get notified of when more Final Fantasy XIV is happening. And if you feel inclined, I have a Patreon, a merchandise store, and a tip jar, and memberships are available on this channel. And with the memberships, you get early access to, well, episodes of stuff that goes on this channel. I usually upload things like in a little chunk of bunches, like a bunch of chunks, multiple episodes at a time. And if you want to see them early instead of waiting for me to release them slowly over time, then, you know, memberships are a thing for that. But if you're not in a position to be able to do that, or if you don't want to, you really don't have to. It is enough that you watch the videos. Thank you very much for watching. Wear a mask, wash your hands, take the vaccine when you can, and try to act with solidarity towards those who are in worse positions than yourself.